Excellent connection, really, huh? Wait, am I actually like live though? I'm gonna give me a chance to just like not be live right now. Can I do one of these bad boys, huh? Wait, is there even a title for this fucking thing? Hold up. Oof. That old school shit right there, too. There's nobody watching yet, but, you know, just in case this, like, actually ends up on my channel. First of all, first stream ever done on YouTube. Not really sure what I'm doing. The stream's current bitrate is lower than the recommended bitrate. So, it might suck, too. I have no clue what I'm doing. So, you know, it is what it is if it sucks. God, my bitrate fucking sucks. But yeah, so for those who want a little bit of Plok history here, this is technically my PlokMidgen47 account renamed to Plok the Master Gamer, which is my second YouTube account. My original YouTube account being PlokMidgen27, which is just named after my first RuneScape account, really. I chose that name, and it kind of stuck for a while. Anyways, that was my first YouTube account, PlokMidgen27, and it actually got permanently disabled from uploading RuneScape videos, of all things, right? Like, because back in, like, 2006, 2007, they legitimately would, you know, copyright strike RuneScape videos just because they're RuneScape videos, and they own them, right? They're like, fuck these guys, how dare they upload RuneScape videos? I'm gonna send him a copyright strike and get his channel disabled. So I was actually like one of the first RuneScape YouTubers that like ever existed, and I existed during a time kind of just getting like deleted from the face of the earth by Jagex themselves. So yeah, that's always been like kind of like a salty piece of history that has stuck with me there. Definitely still salty about that, and I can't even recover this account anymore because the email address is long gone at this point. It's been inactive for too long. Wow, my bitrate is like 0. I wonder if this is even working at all. Anyway, here we go. First YouTube video. Not exactly the first YouTube video, because it's like a year after my first YouTube video, technically. Uh-oh. Yeah, we're experiencing the true reason why I never do this, and it's because I don't really have the internet connection for it. There's a little bit of a something going on here. I wonder if oh, I can't change the latency anymore. Well, I guess it is what it is. It's gonna be low quality anyway. But now it's just kind of like not even doing anything. What is going on here? Open widget. Enough video to maintain smooth streaming. Oh, here we go. It is working now. It's just really that much delay. Holy shit. I didn't realize how much delay it really was. Okay, cool. So it is working.
Level 48. I already killed Umbra on it. Okay, so I used cheats to
Yeah,
make
this is
show
the
you how to kill Umbra. So basically
this
I
is
used
the
cheats
most
to,
yikes
ride this horse
this
around.
channel has ever been. You can hardly even see that image, bro. People make jokes about like running games on toasters, but like I was legitimately running this game on a toaster. I am honestly surprised I was even able to get Oblivion to run on my old computer. So this is a computer with absolutely no graphics card whatsoever. This is just running off of straight up like the motherboard integrated graphics. And this is at like either high or very high for some fucking reason. It might even be medium, I don't know, but I'm pretty sure it's either high or very high. This is before I realized that if I run the game on very low settings that I can actually like kind of run the game. Not only could I not run the game at these high settings, but I decided to try to record while I play with the good old unregistered Hypercam 2.
Right there, I think it's like right there. So just follow this path down to there.
Oh, there's me trying to pronounce the whatever, yeah, you know, whatever I just said. Just put graph.
Okay, scared there's like.
It's like, damn, I knew I had really, really terrible fucking internet. But like, this is just unacceptably terrible. It's so fucking bad. I literally dropped thousands of frames. I have this like pretty fucked up internet situation going on. Like, we have really good internet. We have like fucking gigabit actually, I'm pretty sure. But we have like, I don't know if I've actually explained this in videos before, but like we have like our house obviously, and then we have like a separate building. It's like not quite a garage. We call it like a shop, I guess, because like there's not like a garage door, but it like represents like the other functions that a garage would, which is like kind of like a shop or a place to store things, right? And this building is divided into two rooms: the shop room, which is the larger of the rooms, and what we call the office, which is where we kind of like hang out and smoke weed and other things. But yeah, this is where like our like computers and stuff are. So this is where I do all of my gaming and video recording and stuff. But obviously, since we are literally in a completely different building, we are like several walls separated from the router, which is inside of our house. This building is quite literally like 5 feet away from like the house itself, but it's far. It's not like the distance. It's like the walls and everything in between the router and my computer, and you know, our computers, I guess. Every device in this room. I have no clue how many frames I'm dropping. This is terrible. Yeah, we have a Wi-Fi extender in here, which I have actually just straight up Ethernet connected to my computer. But I can also just disconnect that and run off of my actual Wi-Fi connector that is built into my computer itself. Usually the actual Wi-Fi on my computer actually just works better than the Wi-Fi extender, which is actually like 10 feet closer to the router technically, which is interesting. But for some reason, like, they'll both kind of act up here and there. So like if the Wi-Fi on my computer's acting up, I'll just like plug the Ethernet in and run off of the Wi-Fi extender, and then once that starts acting up, I'll switch back. But neither one really gives me decent results. Like when downloading stuff, I usually average like maybe like 2 megabits per second, you know? Like that's the kind of numbers I'm running. And like on bad days, like it's like kilobits, you know what I mean? Like it's like I'm living in 2008 still. Like I still see the letter K on my internet speed from time to time. I don't know if you guys have ever seen a K in the last 10 years, but I still see Ks. I still see like 700 kilobits per fucking second. Because, like, we're living in the fucking Stone Age over here. But anyways, that's why I can't fucking stream. Because I just don't have the internet connection for it. It's like even when I do get good speeds, it's just the connection is so choppy that I'm dropping literally 23% of my frames. 23% of my frames have been fucking dropped. Are you fucking kidding me? Like, how are you this bad? I wonder if I can just, like, change the settings. What is the output like for streaming? What can we do here? Turn the bitrate down, I guess. Maybe like 2,000 instead of 2,500. I don't know if that'll change like on the spot or how that works. But like theoretically, if I'm not like trying to force feed it kilobits per second, it might drop less of them or something. I don't fucking know. See, look at now I'm only dropping 21% of frames. Yeah, this is terrible. I honestly hope nobody fucking joins this stream because it's so fucking bad.
Not for those, but for the hell. Okay,
Yeah, like I was saying, I don't really know why the fuck I didn't like skip or fast forward through like most of this shit. Like
watch out for that,
this
'cause
10-minute video could have easily been like a 5 or 6 minute video.
so we're
Like I don't even think I start fighting Umbra until like more than halfway in.
I repeat, do not go in there or you'll be
Yeah, it's well more than halfway in. That's crazy.
Okay, yeah, fuck this. I'm just gonna kill this bitch because
Like we literally don't even see Umbra until 6 minutes in. What the fuck, man?
you don't have to talk to her or anything. You attack her, you won't get in trouble or anything. Just
And it's fine. I actually get my ass like fucking handed to. I think like she disarms me and yeah, she does. It's like right here. She fucking straight up disarmed me.
why am I not
Here we go.
destroying her is the only big question.
The craziest part is that like this is with cheats too.
Dude, stop.
I was like 12 in this video, by the way. And there's the disarmament. Look at that fucking like resolution though, honestly. Got that square resolution going on. It's probably running like fucking, what is that? Something by 480. 480 by something. I forget how it goes. But yeah, it was literally such a bad fucking video that like I remade it like a year later. That was February 15th. Oh, so I was 12 and I was about to turn 13. That's what it was. And then I made another one quite literally exactly a year later. How fucking like autistic of 13-year-old me to be like, ooh, we're gonna release it exactly to the day a year later. It's gonna be the new and improved. I will just jump to this one and then we'll go back to some of these older videos because I do want to fucking go to some of those older videos too. Let's see what we got. How much different this actually is.
You guys, when I looked at this video, I kind of forgot to record the sound.
God damn, my voice. At least it's not as chipmunkish as my 12-year-old. Fucking the difference between 12-year-old me and 13-year-old me is so insanely ridiculous. And then it's like I'm still a squeaker. Like it's pretty ridiculous how that works out. And I don't know what the fuck I was doing with my microphone. I think I had, if I remember correctly, I had a headset, right? Like headphones with the microphone built into it. And I think that headset broke. And I was just using the microphone part of it. And so I would like basically just like lay it down on the like desk in front of me. And I think that's what all that noise is at the beginning, is like me trying to fucking position the mic. And for some reason I decided to do that while I was recording the video instead of like before.
You guys, when I looked at this video, I kind of forgot to record the sound, so I'm going to be doing a voiceover commentary for it.
Oh, that's even worse. It's a voiceover commentary. I forgot. That's right. I forgot to record the sounds. I had to do a voiceover. And so you'd think that if I was already fucking doing like a post-production voiceover, why the fuck wouldn't I like, you know, oh, I fucked up, let me just re-record this intro real quick since I had to fucking readjust the microphone. It's not like the stakes were high. I think I play with it like almost the entire fucking video too. I think it's just the fact that it's on my desk. and like so is my keyboard and my mouse, that it's just constantly making a fuck ton of noise. I think that's what it is.
Remember to bring lots and lots
Yeah,
of
as you can see, this is the difference between ultra low or very low settings and the very high settings I was running before.
across this ridge and follow that trail there all the way down.
The game is actually like surprisingly fucking playable on very low settings, which I know isn't like an accomplishment, but you have to realize that this was like a Hewlett Packard fucking like just normal ass like office PC that had like integrated graphics. Didn't even have any graphics card. Not only did it not have a shitty graphics card, it did not have a graphics card, period. And it was just some super shitty like probably like $250 fucking Hewlett Packard from fucking Best Buy or whatever, from Fry's maybe, I don't know. And it could still fucking run the Elder Scrolls fucking 4, an Xbox 3 goddamn 60 game. Like, what? How? Like, the fact that it could run Morrowind was already kind of impressive, given the fact that, like, it shouldn't really be able to run anything. And it fucking runs an Xbox 360 game? What the fuck? Like, granted, like, ultra low settings. But still, that's impressive. And, like, the frame rates I would get with very low was also pretty impressive. Now, one thing I do have to point out is the fact that I did manage to shave 3 minutes off of this video somehow, despite the fact that I still didn't, like, speed up the fucking video through this part. Like, this is such a fucking pointless part of the video to... I don't know why, like, literally from this point, be like, oh, yeah, you fucking, here's the place on the map. And then literally just fast forward through all this shit. What are you doing? I could have skipped, like, a solid... almost, like, a 2.5 minutes worth of gameplay. I could have, at the very least, like, fast forwarded through, if not skipped. And this could have straight up been like 13% of frames now. Look at me go. But yeah, not much to this. Pretty much the same video. One thing that's kind of interesting though about the ultra low settings in Oblivion, and I think this might be the case for like Skyrim too or something, but you don't get any like shadows or shading, which is actually extremely helpful. And I think it's actually fucking see what you're doing, which is super fucking helpful. It's actually extremely OP to play in low graphics settings because the visibility is insane. Like the contrast between like, you know, your surroundings and your enemies, it's insane. It's unmatched. It's like playing Counter-Strike Go at like the lowest settings for the the competitive advantages or whatever. It's the meta. Yeah, I've remade that video, I think, like 4 fucking times now. It's pretty ridiculous. I love how I still don't have any viewers. This is ridiculous. Not a single viewer. What if I'm just, like, not even live because I don't know what I'm doing? Wouldn't that be fucking great? It says I'm live. So, like, theoretically, I'm live. Privacy unlisted. I'm a fucking idiot, dude. Wow. Well. Shit. How wonderful of me to go public literally right when the data stops. That's fucking great. Goodness gracious. It's pretty embarrassing that I've been streaming for 20 minutes and didn't realize that I had the privacy set to unlisted. Oops. Oh, cool. No data again. If anybody does show up, you know, soon enough to hear this message, yeah, the stream is... This is fucking ridiculous, because first of all, not only did I, like, record the song using the built-in sound recorder for Windows XP, but the built-in sound recorder for Windows XP could only record, like, a minute at a time, so I had to, like, be super quick and hit record again when that minute went up while I was in the middle of recording this fucking Whitest Kids You Know song. Oh my god, bro. Look at this fucking description, bro. This is back when my Steam ID was all la 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 la, because I was a wow, I was still 12, bro. So yeah, this was super cringy 12-year-old me. That's doing this right now. But anyways, this is Get a New Daddy by the Whitest Kids You Know playing in the background. And I just like recorded it from a YouTube video using the Windows XP sound recorder, which is why it sounds like shit. I think there's a possibility that I might have like played it out of the speakers and recorded it with my headset. Not sure. Oh, that's old. I miss this fucking Gary's mod. I really do. I feel like the game was just a lot less confusing back then. It really was. I fucking miss this Gary's mod a lot. And this was still Gmod 10. That's the crazy part. It's like, it feels like these days, comparing it to like Gary's mod nowadays, it feels a lot more like borderline Gmod 9. Which, if you never played Gary's mod 9, it kind of fucking sucked. So you didn't really miss much. Good God, though. This is old GM Construct too. And of course, despite the fact that I had a headset, I do the old, you know, mid-2000s YouTube Windows Movie Maker technique. It's better than the, I wonder if I have any videos like that left, where you pull up the notepad and you type, "Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube video," in the notepad. Untitled notepad. God. Take me back. See that unregistered hypercam though? That's some OG shit right there. This is such a stupid fucking video too, it really is. Oh, I forgot about the So that was the minute mark right there. That was me not being quite fast enough on the draw there, trying to hit the record button again. And so it's supposed to be tries real hard to bond with you, and it like just skips most of it. Hard. That's yeah. That was my shitty technique for trying to record music off of the internet when you can only record 1 minute at a time. It's pretty fucking bad. Looks like we got two concurrent viewers now. If you are sticking around for some reason, sorry that the stream sucks so much. Oh, and they're gone. And they're gone. Yeah, this is why I don't stream, because my internet sucks. I did actually explain all this, except for I accidentally had the privacy set to unlisted for 20 minutes. So I was just kind of explaining it to nobody. It was a pro gamer move there. So here's this one. I believe I had to change. It was originally the Portal ending song, which I had recorded in the same manner as the last video, but I did get copyright striked on this video, and I had to replace it with some generic shit, which is this shitty song. Good God, that's so fucking bad. I can't with that. Yeah, that used to be the Portal ending song there until it got copyright struck. And this is like actually probably one of the stupidest videos I've ever uploaded on YouTube. So there was this game called Sunny RPG that was very, very popular on the Flash game websites back in the day. It was a good fucking game too. It was really short, which kind of sucked because it was a really fucking good game. It was one of those Flash games that was like way too well made. But it's like still a Flash game, so you can still only really do so much with it. And so it was like, it was really unfortunate because it was a fucking amazing game, but because it was a Flash game, it pretty much had to be a really short game. They did make a Sunny 2, but in my opinion, it wasn't quite as good as the first Sunny. And it was a slightly longer game though, which was nice, but again, it wasn't quite as good as the first Sunny, in my opinion. But anyways, this was like the end game. Zone 4 was like the last stage of the game, basically. Oh, is this another one with shit, what fucking music did I have playing on this one? Because that's not the original music. Yeah, so anyways, this is stupid as hell. I was level like 57 and I thought it would be super funny to make a video where I pretended to be level 10,000 and which is kind of fucking hilarious. But yeah, there was this glitch where you could like stack items to like basically you could equip like multiple swords or whatever, and it would give your character like insane amounts of strength, which would make you do insane amounts of damage. So I already did such crazy amounts of damage that it more or less looked like I was an ultra high level. So I thought it would be funny to like trick people into thinking I was like playing this game to the extent that I somehow reached like 10,057, which is just fucking, it's such a stupid random number. Like, why 10,057? It's like, oh well, it's because I was level 57 and I just added 100 to the front. Like, I quite literally, like, this is how stupid this shit was. I switched to this screen here, right? And it's, yeah, actually, now that I'm looking at it, I can see that I fucked up. You can see that the whole fucking thing shifts here. Like, there's obviously an edit there as far as, like, the size goes. I've actually never noticed that before. But what I did was I literally just took a screenshot and I opened it up in Microsoft Paint. And then I moved this over and added 100 before it. And that's literally all I fucking did. And I think I might have changed these. I can't quite remember. I don't even think I did. But yeah, it was literally a screenshot. That was the only amount of effort I put into this whole fucking little trick, little prank that I did on the Sunny RPG community that hardly fucking exists. And yeah, that was like the only part where I like show my level. Like, I conveniently don't show it like during battles or anything like that. Block lightning trick. I do remember you telling me something about the lightning. I don't quite remember exactly what it was. Could just go look it up in the comments, I suppose. Yeah, that's the type of shit where, like, I kind of just, like, when it comes to recording a video in the morning, that's, like, the type of shit that, like, I just don't really remember. I mean, 'cause not only is it, like, the morning, but I'm just, like, kind of distracted, thinking about, like, the video itself. Not necessarily thinking about, suggestions or whatever. Kind of hard to keep track of that shit sometimes. This is another stupid one, too. This was technically a glitch, but it kind of wasn't. Anybody else remember Gaia Online? Jesus Christ. 14 years ago. Yeah, it was. But yeah, this was the stupid fucking duplication glitch that was like technically a duplication glitch, but it like wasn't. It duplicated your fish, but they didn't actually stay there. They would disappear once you reloaded. But it was still like kind of trolling. I'm surprised it didn't get more views back then. Gaia was super fucking popular back then. I remember being able to block with the sword and then use the trigger to enable the will powers. You might be able to do that. I've never actually like tried that. You probably have to do the what do you call it? The quick keys. What do you call those things? The numbers where you can like set your spells to the numbers. Quick slot type deal. I think if you put the lightning in a quick slot, you might be able to do that, but I've never tried that. I'll have to try to remember to do that next time. Discount physical shield. Well, I guess that kind of works, because it can't really hit you when you're blocking, but I don't think that really works for the, like the big monsters, like trolls and shit. They definitely still fuck you up when you're blocking. This was stupid as fuck. This is probably the stupidest video that I ever made. It's the fucking Will Smith's Nice Clean Rap played backwards, and I claim there's subliminal messages in it when there's just straight up not. I just like, whatever the fuck I thought I heard, I just wrote. I'm like, yeah, that's what he's saying. Did I actually write the lyrics in here? I don't think I did. Oh, I did. Okay, cool. Almost sounds like it. Uh-oh, there's my cancellation moment there. Uh-oh, Plok used the hard A. Yeah, we actually uncovered some information about Plok the Master Gamer. Turns out when he was 13 years old, he actually used a hard A in one of his YouTube videos. That's some quality YouTube era. It's like nostalgic too, because the quality of my stream probably sucks as much as the quality of my videos sucked back then, so that's cool. How many frames have I dropped recently? Oh, only 0.6%. I was dropping like 23% of frames earlier. But luckily I also have my privacy set to unlisted there for like 20 full minutes, because I don't know what I'm doing. This is literally the first stream I've ever done. And yeah, I was explaining earlier about my whole internet situation and why I can't really stream, and it's because like my router's in the house and like my computer's out in like basically a garage that isn't a garage. It's like a shop. It's like a separate building. So like my computer is literally a separate building away from the router, and I get just absolutely shit fucking internet connection, and I can't really stream for that reason. I'm what is this, like 2,000 kilobit per second fucking stream? YouTube's over here like the stream's current bitrate is lower than the recommended bitrate. Like, yeah, I wish it wasn't, but it is. This is like the banger that stays the banger for some reason. This thing actually still gets like a decent amount of views. I mean, define decent, but like this thing still gets like over 100 fucking views every month. It's pretty ridiculous. Because like for some reason this is still helpful to people. Because like Audacity just hasn't really changed that much in 14 years. So the internet, so the Wi-Fi adapter I have in my computer is actually like a really good one. It's actually like a PCIe Wi-Fi adapter, and it gets like really good connection when it does, but for some reason it just like stops working sometimes. And I also have like a Wi-Fi extender out here that I have like that I can just kind of Ethernet into my computer when my main Wi-Fi adapter is like acting up on me. But like neither one really gives me anything decent. Like pretty much just need to eventually run some fucking Ethernet into the shop here, which is like there's no pretty way to do that, which is kind of like the thing that's stopping me. I don't really want to just like have a wire going all the way across my house, and then it's like, what do I drill a hole in the side of my house, or I like string it to a fucking window and like have a window that doesn't close anymore? Like it's, I mean technically two windows, because I'd have to open up a window in here too permanently, or like drill a hole in this building. It's a fucking nightmare scenario. There's like pretty much no solution that doesn't suck.
Well, YouTube, I'm gonna show you how to make your voice sound 5 years older.
Yeah, this is actually
The
the spoiler alert here is that my voice is already modified in the beginning of this video. It's like the biggest fucking I feel like somebody mentioned it in the comment. Wow, there's a lot of comments by me. Oh yeah, the plot twist. He was altering his voice the whole time. It's the biggest plot twist of any fucking YouTube video ever. Ooh, click the link in the sidebar. Oh my god. Who the fuck has a YouTube video that tells you to do something about the sidebar anymore? You know what I'm saying?
download Audacity 1.2.6 or 1.3.7 beta. Doesn't matter which one you use. They both work fine.
Fucking 1.3.7 beta is like super fucking old now at this point, I bet. I love how Audacity still looks fucking identical. Like 100% identical. Other than like the fact that like the top doesn't look like Windows XP anymore, but it's 100% identical still. There's that plot twist. It's crazy. People like still struggle with this. Like it's like the most like concise and to the point video I have ever made, and people like still struggle with it. They're like, how do I do it? Like, bitch, you literally just do the things that I just fucking did. What do you mean? How did you fuck it up? Like, and then people are like, oh, can I use this for like Ventrilo and voice chat and blah blah blah? Like, bro, you literally have to record your voice to do this. I don't see why you would think that you could do this like live in the middle of a fucking video game voice chat, but like the answer is no. Hey guys, my voice has aged a couple years. Finally made my voice sound 5 years older in my YouTube videos. Yeah, I don't know. It would probably just sound obviously altered at this point. It's cool because back then my voice was actually squeaky enough to where like if I altered it, it just kind of made it actually sound normal. But now it like sounds normal, so if I alter it, it just kind of sounds like I altered it to make it deep, you know? Let's see, what do we got? The 9-volt battery hack video. That was my response to Kip K's video where he takes apart a 9-volt battery. But I think the funnier video is actually the outtake reel. It's not like that the fucking outtakes are all that funny, but there's like a fucking there's a part where my fucking my ex-stepdad comes in and yells at me for taking apart all the fucking we had like a 5-pack of what are they, the smoke detectors, and you know that was like, we didn't have any 9-volt batteries, but I knew smoke detectors use 9-volt batteries, and every single one of those smoke detectors came with a 9-volt battery, and I took every single one of them apart for some fucking reason, even though I only needed to take one apart. During the video, first of all, he randomly hands me a fucking Bible while I'm recording a video, like fucking like, thanks, like I didn't realize I left a fucking Bible laying around, I guess, like what the fuck, like okay. It's like kind of like a what the fuck moment. And then he comes back in like
Do you have all of the 9 volts for that thing? Why are you taking them apart?
why are you taking those apart? I just sit there like super awkwardly quiet.
Are they all apart now? Yeah.
Oh, they're all apart now? God damn it. What the fuck, man? What are you doing? It's so fucking cringy. It's so fucking hilarious, though. Because, like, there is, like, no fucking good, like, excuse for that. Just sitting there like, yeah, I took them all apart. Oops. Oh my god, dude. Fucking the only funny part of that fucking outtake reel, honestly, but it's pretty fucking clowny. He was a fucking asshole, though. He fucking beat my mom, and I had to pull a knife on him, so fuck him. Fuck his fucking smoke detectors. What do we got here? This was... yeah, well, I guess it explains it in the description, but this was a stupid fucking song I made for class. We had to make... it was like a history class type deal. And we had to make our own nations. And then, like, our nations, like, fought each other for power and stuff like that. We got different points for doing different things, like making a flag and making a national anthem. And, like, we were, like, behind on points, so I convinced the teacher to, like, let us get extra credit or, like, extra points or whatever if I, like, actually made a song out of our anthem. And, like, I think he just probably assumed I wasn't gonna fucking do it. And, like, I literally went home that day and made this in quite literally, like, that fucking afternoon, like, in fucking GarageBand on my dad's computer. Oh, that went dark real quick. Yeah, he used to beat my mom. Yeah, it's pretty dark, but, you know, it is what it fucking is. He was a piece of shit. There's a reason why he's my ex. Surprisingly good for a fucking shitty national anthem for a fake fucking country that I actually used the map of Vardenfell as our... because you had to, like, actually design your, like, mass of land, and I literally just made it Vardenfell. My singing is not incredible when, like, in fact, it actually kind of was, but whatever. It's not incredible, but it was, like, better than I gave it credit for. You guys have full volume.
Oh my God, what's that? It looks like a shoot the hoop.
Anybody else remember Shoot the Hoop?
Shot his laser beam right at Chuck Norris.
Oh my god. I don't know why I thought that a 2-minute song actually needed like a full fucking instrumental bit separating the verses.
Counts right off his beard.
Especially when it's like literally a national anthem. Like, why is there a fucking
Shot the
instrumental?
star and made itself destruct.
It's literally like the entire song is quite literally just based off this stupid fucking meme that I found. That's literally what. And yes, our country was called the Chuck Norris Republic. It was fucking stupid. I think we actually ended up winning, we won, but we didn't win. We did this like super like fucking grimy shit at the end. It wasn't grimy. It was actually like pretty fucking like high brain power. I'm too fucking stoned and it's too early for me to come up with the right words and I'm thinking of here, but it was like some 1,000 IQ move. We had like enough points to win, but like we had like an alliance with like another nation that like we didn't really like want to like win because that meant that like we'd have to like fuck over our friends. So what we did instead was like we planned like a war in some sort of way to where we would end up with like exactly the same amount of points. So like they would end up winning an amount of points from us that would have us both having the exact amount of points. So we basically tied for first place. And like the teacher was like kind of fucking pissed, but there was like nothing he could do about it. But yeah, we did like actually win that one with the fucking Chuck Norris Republic and our stupid fucking national anthem and everything. It was a pretty fucking weird one. Let's see here. I think we're pretty much out of the, not quite out of the non-gaming woods yet. Yeah, there was a whole era of Plok where I didn't quite know what I was doing with my YouTube channel. It was like kind of a gaming channel, but I also uploaded a lot of like random fucking shit. And then I started kind of uploading music after that point too. This was a good mix, by the way. The 2012 End of the World dubstep mix is actually a pretty fucking fire dubstep mix. Just throwing that one out there. It's a little iffy here and there, but it's a pretty good fucking mix actually. It's like up there with like Shambhala 2008 and 2000. Like if you took Shambhala 2008 and took Shambhala 2009, probably nobody knows what the fuck I'm talking about. But if you took like both of those Shambalas and like put them together and like made it a little bit shorter, that's the 2012 End of the World dubstep mix right there, and it's pretty fucking good. The Dr. Seuss remix is a pretty good one that like honestly doesn't get as much clout as it should compared to some of the other Dr. Seuss remixes out there. This is a pretty fucking good one.
It's a Dr. Seuss
Remix.
Yo, we have two ducks, one blue, one black. When the blue duck does the quack, 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 the black duck quickly, quickly, quick, quack, black. Then the quack's blue quacks, so make a quack, quack. When the black duck quacks, so quick and black.
I did kind of like workshop the fucking lyrics there a little bit. The black ducks quacks are quicker and blacker. I don't know about that one, bro. I don't think that's what Dr. Seuss said, but.
So quick and black. And thinking of quacks reminds me of cracks, stats, shacks, and shanacks. So say, can you say I have cracks in my shack? Smoke in my stack, and I think there's a shanak in the sack on my back. Coming in. Yo, upon an island hard to reach, the East Beach sits upon his respective beach, and upon the West Beach sits the West Beach, East Beach.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's not as good as I remember. It was pretty good though. It goes hard. This was a good one though. Don't worry, we're almost back to the gaming videos. There's only like 2 more of these dumbass things. I'm probably not even gonna play the Miley Cyrus Zombie Apocalypse rap, even though that one actually slaps pretty hard too. Well, you gotta like your own videos, you know what I mean? Like, it's like it counts towards the fucking like numbers, you know? Like if you're not gonna like it, who is, right? Like you gotta feed that algorithm, right? You know, like it's sitting right there, just do it. Like, why wouldn't you? This is like after I actually started like doing like actual music. Like those first 2 like music videos there, those were like kind of just like trolling me, like dipping my toes into the water of music. That was before my music career started. This is like now like in my music career era.
Stop me. If you have a problem, then you need to smoke some weed. Hey, will you just smoke some weed with me?
This is unironically actually a really good fucking song, by the way. It really is. Probably like one of my better masterpieces of the day. Yeah, I'm gonna skip the Miley Cyrus Zombie Apocalypse one. R.I.P. Trey, he died last year. Don't mean to get dark real quick again, but he was the homie. Skyrim Infinite Man. I think I was drunk when I made this video. But this was actually... I don't know how many people actually know about this glitch, because I don't think I've actually seen anybody cover this glitch. And I didn't really do a great job of doing... I didn't do it a lot of justice with my drunk-ass self. Like, the way I describe it is like pumping it. But if you just like kind of like pump your like magic spells back and forth, you will literally not use any magic. And like you'll still get the effects. It's pretty crazy. See if I can just like
YouTube.
fast forward to the good part here.
This is Magica. So if you just hold it down for like, say like a fifth of that, which is like probably about the time that it takes to actually
9
cast the
years ago,
spell,
man.
or like just before it, it'll only like register that like maybe like one Magica, and then the heal.
Yeah, so like basically like it has to be like a spell that like you hold down or whatever. So like a healing spell that like heals you as you hold it or whatever. It'll only use like a tiny bit of magicka when you actually cast it, but it actually heals kind of a lot for the tiny bit that it uses when you first cast it. And so you just keep doing that back and forth, and you can pretty much heal yourself all the way up without using any magicka. It's crazy.
Heals me all the way, and it uses almost no Magica. But if I let him attack me down again and get my health really low, if I hold down both of them and heal myself, you know, like probably anybody would, you'll see that it'll use like almost half of my Magica bar. So here we go again. So you hold
Yeah,
it
like when you
down,
heal normally,
and
you
here
see how much
see
magicka you
like
use.
a pretty good portion of my Magica. Like
Yeah, about half the magic bar
that's
there.
Kind of ridiculous just to get it.
Then
Like no, that's stupid.
go.
When he gets my health really low,
I didn't let him get my health quite as low, but I didn't even let my magicka recover.
Come on, fight back.
But watch what happens here. When you pump it back and forth, the magicka bar hardly moves at all, but you still heal.
uses
like-
almost no Magica.
Pretty bad example there, but I was also drunk when I made this video, so I don't really know what the fuck to do about that. But yeah, pretty cool little glitch that I think like nobody really is like covered before on YouTube. And like somehow it only has 5,000 fucking views. Like what? This is huge. And then there's the good old sneak. 100 sneak before escaping Helgen glitch. That one's a good one. I think everybody pretty much knows about that one at this point. Oh, yep, we got some weird shit again. We got the Baron Sons Damascus Balisong unboxing and review comparison. Jesus Christ. I'm not gonna make you guys sit through that one. The Shoju Showdown Ultimate Speedrun, by the way. This is a Flash game that my brother and his friends made. And it was actually like pretty fucking hard to beat until I like found out how to cheese it, and then I like started trying to go for speedrun times on it.
Shit, fuck.
It was a pretty neat little game. It was pretty short, but it was like kind of cool, I guess. They're working on another game now, actually. I haven't really played it though. I don't know if it's... I think there's a like a little bit of like a... would almost call it like an alpha version of at least one of the games he was working on recently. I don't know if it's the same one that they're currently working on, but I think they're actually working on like a 3D game at this point. There's like another one that my brother made that I think I featured on the channel somewhere. Can't remember if I actually did or not though. It was Katsuboy, that's what it was. Yeah, so these guys, the crazy part about these guys is that they shoot you like quite literally like the millisecond you pop your head, you know, past cover. So you got to do these like super crazy juke moves where you just like pop in and pop, pop. It's pretty fucking difficult actually. But you can also kind of work the corners and like just like barely shoot the edge of them, and they can't like see you yet or whatever. So that's what I do for a lot of these also. But for some of these, you just gotta like sort of like pop out and get them and hope you don't die. Or like some shit like that where you gotta like break the box and then like move immediately or they'll kill you. Like this guy here, you gotta, you know. It was mostly like, it was one of those games that's like, was mostly fun because of the challenge. It's like, the whole point of the game is to basically work your way through the struggle and finally beat it. So like, once you actually like beat it and figure out how to cheese it, it's like not quite as exciting, I don't think. Oops, what happened? I meant to go this way. Let's see. See, now you guys got a little bit of a spoiler there for the next 2 videos that I have planned. Oh, there's the third how to find and kill Umbra video. I don't know if you guys were here for those 2 though. There was it was 20 minutes of this stream that you guys missed because I'm a fucking idiot and I didn't realize it was set to unlisted. So I didn't set it to public until like 20 minutes later. Which I might actually have to end it here shortly because like the kid might be waking up. This was just like kind of a random test stream. I might like try to do this more often or something if it doesn't suck too much, but the whole internet situation makes it pretty pointless almost because the quality is just complete dog shit. Like it would, like, if I was like trying to stream video games, it would just suck dick. Like this is pretty much the only thing I can stream that won't like completely suck. But yeah, we watched the other 2 how to find and kill Umbra videos while I was unlisted. But I guess we can watch the 3rd one here and roast it real quick. Oh my god, it's actually like, it's so crazy that was like 7 years ago and it's like 2016. This is actually like Plok the Master Gamer era now, I think. Or is it actually? I don't think it is. In here.
How's it going, YouTube? So I recently just got an idea for a pretty
Yeah, this is still Plok
video,
Mission 47.
and
This was like just before I think I switched to Plok the
yeah, I
Master
got a bunch
Gamer.
of mods downloaded, so it's giving me all this shit. So what we're gonna do is
And some fucking how I managed to turn like an original 10-minute how to find and kill Umbra video into like a 7-minute one that was like a little bit more optimized time-wise, and then some fucking how I upload the 3rd one and it's much better video quality. It should be a much better video, and I somehow take fucking 17 minutes to get to the point. Like, what the fuck happened, bro? How did you fuck it up? What did you do? And then so I probably remade it a 4th time, right? How much you want to bet? I probably remade it a 4th time. I don't know where it is, but I'm almost certain I remade it a 4th time. Maybe even a 5th time, I'm pretty sure. Another Ballast Long video. And we're back to the, this is the first, I think, Plok the Master Gamer video, is the BeamNG Drive stuff. So I actually started with BeamNG Drive. Not really, actually. I technically started with Oblivion, but the Plok the Master Gamer era started with BeamNG Drive and actually Morrowind. And between most popular content I had on my channel for a while until the Fable stuff started kicking off. And then I sort of somehow ended up turning into a Fable channel. Despite the fact that I was like kind of a fucking BeamNG channel actually there for a second. Like there was a time where like the community was actually like, you know, considering me part of the BeamNG community, you know. Where's that thing I'm looking for here? This fucking stupid website is so confusing these days. It really is. Where's the... Oh, it's on the normal dashboard. That's where it is. You gotta go here, and then you can go to the community tab. And then, like, how the fuck do you get to the community tab? I still don't fucking understand. Like, is that really how you're supposed to get to it? But there was, like, a whole, like, BeamNG, like, contest and shit that I was, like, part of back in the day. I don't know where the fuck it went. Whatever. The point being that, like, BeamNG used to be the thing on this channel, and somehow it's not anymore. It's kind of crazy to think about. But this was, like, the first Plok the Master Gamer video. And, uh-oh.
Alright, what up guys? It's Plok the Master Gamer here, and yes, you heard it correct.
Yes, you heard it
I
correct.
have changed my
It's so
YouTube
quiet,
name
it's
after,
ridiculous.
What, about 8 years, 9 years almost now, of being Plokmidgen. I am now just
What
Plok.
the most fucking, like...
Because, well, it's a whole lot easier to fucking say for that.
Like, the most sedated intro I've ever done.
Anyways, what's up? We're
Goodness
here gonna play-
gracious.
especially these
I mean, it was like the first Plok the Master Gamer video, so this was like the first video, like the first like, you know, gaming video I made where like I was actually like trying to be a gaming channel. So I was like, I wasn't just making a random gaming video, I was actually like fucking trying at this point. Like, that kind of makes it even cringier.
Have shit for FPS right now. This is gonna be a great video.
It's like the first video of me trying.
Nice. Right, off to a good start. Holy shit.
Nice first impression. You fucking crash right into a wall for your first turn.
You know, that was a rough start anyway. That was a rough start anyway. We'll take that again. Let's just hope this is
Crispy
good.
Kringle Cakes is in here. Nice to see you. And yeah, it's cool to see me streaming, but I was explaining earlier about how like I kind of like can't really just because my internet sucks so much. This is like the best I can kind of do as far as streaming goes. And now we're back to 0 concurrent viewers. Oh no.
Kiss me every time. And this thing has
But those 1 or 2 viewers I get is pretty cool. That's nice. Yeah, I'm getting like fucking 2,000 kilobits per second, so like the stream kind of sucks. And earlier I was dropping like 20% of frames. Somehow I actually stopped dropping frames. I don't really know what changed, but it seems to be a little bit more stable now. But I mean, it's basically just like RNG whether or not the stream is stable, because I'm a fucking entire building apart from the router, and it's just, I can get connection, I just can't get like a nice stable connection, you know? Like I think on a good day I can get like maybe 15 megabits per second download speeds or whatever, but like it's probably gonna fluctuate between like 15 and like 9 or something.
Bad at all. We're doing
And then like on a bad day I might get like 1 or 2 megabits per second, but it might fluctuate down to like 800 kilobits per second. Like, remember when you used to see a fucking K in your internet speed? Like I still see that like fairly regularly, bro. It's like still 2008 for me. Pretty bad. So yeah, I wouldn't get like too used to seeing streams. This was just like really some completely random shit I decided to try this morning, and I like kind of failed a lot because I didn't realize you had to set the stream to public, and it was set to fucking unlisted for a full 20 fucking minutes, and I just didn't even notice. But yeah, I would like to actually like stream. It's just I'm not set up to do it. The technology isn't quite there yet. I have to like basically string a fucking Ethernet cable across my house and like either like drill a hole in my house or just like run it out the fucking window permanently, and it's just like there's no good way to do that. There just isn't. So I either just need to do it the bad way and deal with like how shitty it's gonna be to just have fucking Ethernet strung across the building, or just like deal with the fact that my internet's never gonna be good. I don't know. It sucks.
Got the right left tire, you know, the right left.
Like even just like not streaming, like if you're just like trying to play fucking video games, like my ping is always like over 100. Fucking sucks.
Do it this time. Let's go.
Like I can't relate to anybody who has like fucking 15 ping, you know what I mean? Be playing Counter-Strike, I've got like 100 to 200 ping. I see people that somehow have like 15 ping. It's like, how do I achieve this?
Like what you're doing there?
I have never achieved this in my entire life. I just want low latency, high download speeds. Like I have gigabit internet, but it's like I only ever see like megabit.
You know, flying along at 83 miles an hour, and there's a tree.
Like, could you imagine having gigabit, but like your average speed is like 1 megabit?
And
It's depressing.
No, look at that. There's water down there. Sweet. Let's.
Is there a reason you have no Skyrim videos? It's because I don't really like Skyrim that much. I mean, it's not like a bad game. It's just like I don't feel like I'm in like the same type of sandbox as I am with the other games. Like I don't like feel like I know what to do in Skyrim as much. You know what I mean? Like I feel like there's more things I can like kind of like or something. Just because like I kind of like know those games a lot better. I'm like a lot more comfortable with like the gameplay and the environments and like the quests and all that stuff. I always just kind of feel a little bit too lost when I play Skyrim, and it's like it's just like not the same vibes either, so it's like hard for me to get into it enough to like get to the point of being able to look at it that way. I don't know, it's hard to explain, but yeah, it's just I don't enjoy it as much, and it's just I don't usually like know what to like do really when I play Skyrim. It's like, okay, I'm here, now what? I don't know. And like, yeah, the Skyrim videos don't really get a lot of views either. I think it's just there's a lot more competition with Skyrim. because more people play it and more people make videos of it, and there's just a lot less reach with the Skyrim videos, even though there's like technically more reach just because of how much competition there is. It's a very saturated pool. The Oblivion and Morrowind market is somewhat saturated, but nowhere near as saturated as Skyrim. So there's like, it's saturated enough to get a lot of viewers, but not like so saturated that you get like pushed out of the like the suggestions and the algorithm and shit because you're not popular enough or whatever, right? There's just more of a chance that people will see my Morrowind and Oblivion videos, and I enjoy the videos more anyway, so it's kind of a win-win there. And even still, like, the Oblivion and Morrowind videos don't really like get as much views as my Fable content gets. Like, let's take a little trip down and weirdly enough, the Elder Scrolls Online video actually ended up being like one of the more popular videos I've uploaded. Like, even in context of like these Fable videos here, like it got 800 views. Like this Fable video got like 750 views. Almost makes fucking no sense, but like whatever. This fucking like stupid Hogwarts RP video got like 363 views. I mean, it's like, look at the views I get for Fable videos. It's like thousands of views, definitely up in the hundreds. But like you go back to when I was doing the last Morrowind series, the passive mage build. Ooh, look at that. 186 views after fucking 2 months. 92 views. Like, bro, not even 100. Literally not even 100. It's fucking, it's a video about Vivek beating the game. What do you mean only 90 fucking views? Like, what? Like Vivek literally kills Dagoth in this fucking video. Like, what? 92 views? Okay. Like, but yeah, that's like, what do you do when like the other shit you make just like doesn't get fucking views? There's like not a whole lot you can do. I even tried like, this is a secret, don't tell anybody, but I tried making AI videos. Like, this is like, I literally, the 3 videos here was actually me just pretty much copy pasting info from the wiki into a AI chatbot and getting it to write me a YouTube script. And for some reason, every time I get AI to write me a fucking script, it's always like exactly fucking 3 minutes worth of script. It's fucking weird. But yeah, those 3 are AI videos. They actually didn't do that good. So maybe the AI kind of fucking sucks. I don't know. Maybe we don't have to worry about AI as much as people think we do. I'm now dropping 13% of frames, so that's cool. We're back to Shitville again. Let's see. There's the worst spells playthrough. That one did decent. It didn't actually do as good as I felt like it should have, but we got like mid-100 views there. And then you go back to my fucking Hogwarts Legacy series, like, oh my god, 56 fucking views. That was from April, bro. Like, you didn't even get like trickle down economics over the past like 6 fucking months, bro. What the fuck happened? Like, seriously, 38 fucking goddamn views, bro? Like, I know I fucking suck dick at making, like, titles and thumbnails sometimes, but holy shit, bro. You would think that, like, without even trying, you should be able to get 38 views. Like, what the fuck even is YouTube? 32 fucking views, bro. Like, maybe that video is just, like, inherently clickable. Like, you tell me, is this video this fucking unclickable that it deserves 32 fucking views? Like, I don't get it. How does a channel with 8,000 fucking subscribers get 32 views on any fucking video after half of a fucking year? Like, what? Are you even trying, YouTube? Literally just show it to people. What the fuck? And it's like the same, like, anytime I upload literally anything that isn't fucking Fable, it's like 50 views, 30 views, 20 views. Like, I don't even know what the fuck to do. I fucking don't. It's like, I guess I just gotta be a Fable channel, because it's the only thing people want to watch. Like, sometimes, like this, like tutorials and shit for Morrowind and Oblivion do pretty good, but if it's not like a tutorial, it pretty much doesn't get any fucking traction. Something you can just replay